Hello and welcome back to another episode. Now, I have recently shied away from doing mini film reviews because I don't really want to be a review channel per se. But given the I suppose the interest in this particular film for my part, given the context of having recently talked about Batman vs Superman the DVD, and also given, frankly, the very mixed response to this movie online, I figured I would just chime in and tell, I suppose, you what I think. No spoilers, absolutely no chance of you having this experience ruined. But I'll just give you some textures, some information that will hopefully put your mind at ease when it comes to going and seeing this film as a DC Comics fan, as a Suicide Squad fan, and as someone who's just hoping and praying for a half-decent DCEU movie. We've had some hits, well, near hits. We've had some major misses, for example, Green Lantern. And in this instance, I'm happy to say Suicide Squad is a hit. It is not quite a bullseye, but it is damn close, and it's much closer than the aggregate score that Rotten Tomatoes is giving. Overall, if you've liked the trailers, if you've liked the tone of those trailers, you're going to like this movie. David Ayer has brought a visual style to the film, which is very much appreciated by me and actually also my lovely wife. And crucially, this is a character-driven piece. Now, I know there are some people out there who are saying, "Oh God, the script's awful," and in places, I could maybe 2 lines. There were 2 lines which I thought, "Oh, that's just a bit sort of exposition much, or a bit sort of in your face," thing, like rather than showing, they're telling you, "Oh yes, we can now achieve this kind of thing." But that's fine. That's fine. This is a post Batman vs Superman movie. We need to give this movie a little bit of slack. But it doesn't need much slack. It's a very good and solid DC Universe entry. If you liked the Assault on Arkham animated movie from the DC Animation Studios, you're going to like this film. In terms of the characters, I thought all the characters were very good. Will Smith does not over-Will Smithify his Deadshot. There's enough of Deadshot there that actually it's just that Will Smith is a damn good actor. Think of him like Sean Connery, Sean Connery's always got the action, but you never really link him with James Bond when he's in, for example, The Untouchables, The same goes here, so don't worry about that. Harley Quinn, Margot Robbie, spot on. Very, very good. A very grounded performance in that sense. Very in that sense tied in with, for example, what we've seen in the animated series of Batman, where Harley, is really introduced to the world. A little bit of that, but also a little bit of real life mob boss wife, as it were. So great, good performance. Amanda Waller, I can't remember the actress's name. Her performance is chilling. Really very great, very good as well. Very great. Killer Croc, a standout supporting cast member. Killer Croc was excellent in terms of a screen portrayal of Killer Croc. We haven't seen that. And it worked very well. Even Jai Courtney as Captain Boomerang won me around. Jai Courtney's been a bit of a grey person. Doesn't really elicit that strong an emotion from me normally in the films that he's in. For example, Terminator Genisys is not particularly great, but in this he's very good. He's very passable, and he actually does bring Captain Boomerang to the screen. Certain elements of that character's scumminess are very well portrayed in this movie. Is it Rick Flag, the all-American head of operations? Excellent performance, really great character motivation. This is the same actor who was the RoboCop in the reboot, and again, very, very good. Jared Leto's Joker is good. I like it. It's not Heath Ledger's Joker, but actually, as a friend, we went to see this movie with another person, with a friend, and this person was saying, well, actually, if you think about it, Heath Ledger's Joker is so nihilistic, so individualistic, so hard to get along with. Even in The Dark Knight, you know, the is it Maroni or whoever it is says, have you seen this guy? He ain't got no friends, because no one will work with him. This Joker is much. He can contain the crazy in order to achieve his goals. So he's much more like a mob boss. He's much more. He's got a lot. In particular, one lieutenant who's very loyal. You can see why Harley kind of loves him, because he sort of loves her back. But also you can see that he loves her despite his best intentions. You know, there is certainly a moment in this film where you can see that he's like, oh, damn it, I like her. You know, kind of thing, which is great. His jokeriness it's a new version with little sprinkles of other Jokers, but it's a Joker which I very much appreciate. The tattoos, the damage on the forehead, don't really get in the way of it, to be honest. And all in all, I very much bought it as a performance. There are moments of, I suppose, psychological clarity that I sort of think, is that really, you know? But that said, though, that is this Joker, which is fine. So you know, it's a big ask to be the Joker, and probably no one's ever going to quite match up to this Joker here, Mark Hamill. But he does a very good job. The soundtrack's pretty cool. I've heard people complaining that the movie is like a series of music videos. Don't listen to them. It's not. The soundtrack matches the tone of the film. This is a very, in that sense, slightly raw-edged film. So there are moments when, yes, okay, you will get a soundtrack that is perfect for that moment, and it feels a little bit manufactured, but that's fine. That's okay. In that sense, this is a little bit like Guardians of the Galaxy. You know, they used music in a very literal way as well, and a way which at times adds to the humour of the movie, and the same applies here. So, you know, again, ignore that. As far as getting to know the characters, most of the characters have good character moments. Even, for example, Katana, who isn't a, you know, she's a supporting character, and Killer Croc. You know, they have character moments which give you enough. You know, not everyone can have a backstory, and I know that certainly some of the big critics have been complaining about that. But if you know your Suicide Squad, and if you know, for example, the Assault on Arkham, that's not the point of these stories. You're not meant to. It's not meant to be. You know, you're not meant to get everyone's backstory. You're meant to get everyone's their rap sheet. You know, and then you get them being thrown into the action, and that's what you get in this film. The visual style I very much appreciated. At times the editing is choppy, but frankly, to be honest, it works. I very much like it follows, for example, things like the tattoos, how they follow through to weaponry. For example, Harley's weaponry, Deadshot's gear and his get-up, even Captain Boomerang and his slightly strange obsessions with certain stuffed animals. It all works. So as visually it works, and actually then you get the titles, and also in the credits a visual style which you know, that sort of glowing smoke kind of style that we've seen in the trailers so far and on the posters. So again, it works. It's coherent. It's not incoherent, as lots of people have been saying. There is a logic here, and frankly, it's a better film than Batman vs Superman. It just is. So breathe a sigh of relief, folks, and go and watch it. And even if it's not perfect for you, it's better. And frankly, you know, for example, the Marvel Universe, everyone keeps on comparing these movies to, didn't start perfect. And it's not actually perfect anyway. For example, Avengers Assemble isn't a perfect movie. So give it a chance. If you like DC, if you want it to succeed, support this film. Go and see it. That'd be my recommendation, you know. I suppose finally, the bad guy, and we'll leave it there. The bad guy is very good. It was nice, actually, as my wife was saying, it was nice to see a bad guy who was, you know, a game, and you know, a top tier in terms of power bad guy for the team to be going up against, not some, you know, some crappy little, you know, the Puzzler or something. Nice Gotham reference there. City, obviously not the TV series. You know, it was nice that actually they went for someone and something which was very powerful, and actually in that sense something which gives, for example, Diablo, I didn't actually touch on his character, a really great character arc, No spoilers, no spoilers. But a really great character arc for characters like Diablo. So again, in terms of this movie, some of the criticisms that this film has no character, bollocks. You know, at times is it a bit rough around the edges? Yes, it is. At times, could it be a bit smoother in places? Yes, it could. But for what it is, this is a very good experience. So get out there, go and see it. If you've been interested in it, if you've liked the trailers, watch it. Go and watch it. See what you think. Because actually, I was getting very worried, you know, with these mixed reviews. But I shouldn't have been. I liked it. I wanted to like it. I liked the characters, and they delivered. So I'm happy. Yes. I suppose, and also as well, there's again no spoilers, but there's a nice connection with the Justice League movie as well. Somewhere in the whole film, there's a nice connection there and a nice ongoing thing. So I like that as well. As I say, great, very very happy, and my love affair with Harley continues. My wife's actually popped out to. We're treating ourselves to some takeaway, and it gives me some time to dream. Obviously not. My wife is her very own special type of crazy, but no, it's good. It's a good. I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to let you go and watch it, and well, frankly, I need to edit this, get it up online, and then tomorrow morning I'm getting up at 6 o'clock to drive somewhere. So I've got to get going. As ever, guys, until next time, do take care. Bye bye.